Hello, and welcome to another episode of This Depressing Kitchen. Today, for Thane's birthday, we're going to be making a strawberry shortcake as per requested. I'm going to be using some of the world-famous hood berries from the wonderful state of Oregon. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop them up, and I am going to mix them with sugar and let them hang out in the fridge for as long as I want. That will sort of get me a nice syrupy consistency. It's kind of like, if you don't want to boil them, you can just do that. I prefer this method. It's kind of the way my grandma taught me. So we're going to start by doing that. Alright, so I have chopped up 3 pints of that. I'm going to add 1 cup sugar. Just dump it right on top. And I'm going to just mix it up. Again, normal people maybe bake theirs or do it on the stove top and cook it. That gives you more of a jam consistency. If I was cooking a jam, that's what I would do, but because we're doing strawberry shortcake, we're going to do this method. And so I'm just going to mix this up really good. And I'm going to throw it in the fridge. See, it's already starting to get all a little doopy poopy. Now, because I can't make angel food cake to save my life, I'm going to use a mix. But I have to sift it first and put it aside. Voila! Next we gotta get those egg yolks, or I'm sorry, egg whites. 12. Oh, that's a lot. Right. I have done 12 egg whites all by myself. I now have to whip them into a soft peak, and then I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of vanilla to whip into a stiff peak. I've also set my oven at 375, preparing for baking. Yes. Right, I'm gonna let this run because I have no idea how long this is gonna take. Alright, I'm gonna call that a soft peak, and I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. To do the fold, David, fold, just fold it in. Fold. 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 Now not too much air. Now we transfer to a pan. Make sure it's ungreased. And don't make sure that mix is too much. Gotta keep it nice and flurpy. Also, make sure you get that in the middle rack. And that's ready to go. We're gonna keep a really watchful eye on him and want to turn brown all around. That's Edward. He gets very concerned when the oven is on. That's his facial expression. Everly concerned Edward. It's gonna be okay, buddy. Alright, let's give it a look-see. Alright, so we have the brown top. It's like... Alright, here's where it's going to get a little tricky. Now I got to pull it out of the oven, but I got to turn it upside down. So I'm going to bring it right here, I'm going to set it down. It didn't get as high as I wanted, because again, I'm not doing it like a traditional angel food cake pan. So we're going to see if this is going to work. Here we go. As you can see, it got a nice and golden brown, just like I wanted. Firm to the touch. So, invert it, hand with my tissue paper in case it drops, stuck together. Alright, now we're just going to let that sit and cool. And now that the sponge cakes have come out, we're going to layer them up and decorate them just because I had to do a fast motion on this one because this video was a hot mess and it was like 11 minutes and 6 seconds long. So now we're just going to do a little fast forward here. I don't know, I hope it turns out. It's pretty easy to decorate, pretty easy to make. I literally didn't follow a recipe other than what was on the box, and I pulled everything else out of my ass and from what my grandma taught me on how to make strawberry shortcake. And that's really it. Here it is, almost done. It's going to end really quickly. Happy birthday, Thane!